I know in high school, playing as an athlete, you play high school, you get to college, like, wow, this game's fast. From college to the NFL, you think, wow, this game is really fast. What is it like coaching from college at the highest competition conference to go to the NFL? Is there a significant difference in coaching, tempo, lifestyle, and I guess, yeah, preparation?
Well, I would say this, Mark. Let's take it back to the first thing you asked. So I was at my wife. I argue with my wife all the time because her brother played for us in Indiana in the Big Ten, and then I was at the SEC, and she's like, "Well, the Big Ten's better than the SEC," and I beg to differ. But when you look at the record, the last couple of years, Michigan, Ohio State, now the Oregon's in the Big Ten. Those are probably the two biggest conferences in terms of where your NFL top players come from. Okay, so coaching in the SEC or the Big Ten, coaching in the NFL, there's no difference in my opinion. What you're going to see is you're going to see players maybe a little bit more ready in terms of the competition they had at that level. But I say this to everyone coming in: picture the best player you played against all year at the level you were at. That guy's going to be playing against you every week. So every week, the left tackle for the Eagles was the best left tackle in the conference they were in. The right tackle for the Bears was the best right tackle in the conference they were in. So every week you're getting the top level performer that you might have played against in college, if that makes sense. The speed is a lot different. I say the speed from major college football to the preseason to the regular season is 3 stages. I mean, you get up to the NFL, it's faster. I mean, a lot of things are faster. Players know everything. I'm not saying it's not as fast in terms of know-how. I just mean the game is faster for you. You got to see things. You got to slow it down in your mind because everybody's an elite athlete. Everybody's at the top of their game and wants to be the best they can be. So it happens faster for you.
Uh, so it's certainly fast. I mean, it's crazy fast. Do you have any stories that you when you once you got to the NFL, you were like, wow, that's a mammoth or a giant of a man or someone who is super fast, and you couldn't believe the speed because I remember game planning with you. You say, hey, Mark, this guy is crazy fast. Do not let him get the edge. You have to like set the corner. But in the NFL, I remember a specific story. My first preseason game playing for the Jets, playing against the Packers. God rest his soul, Matt Snyder was the fullback for the Packers.
Yes.
And
Played with us, yeah.
I remember a zone cut where I came underneath the guard and made the tackle from behind, and I took the worst route. And Bill Parcells looked over at me, and he knew I screwed up, and I knew that he knew I screwed up, and I got lucky. And I remember getting up from that play thinking, I can't believe how fast that guard got outside me. I couldn't believe it. Do you have any
And you
plays
came
like that
on.
you can think of? Where, oh, I
Yeah,
came underneath the guard.
I think like when you're an elite athlete, you can take a chance, shoot your
Yeah.
shot, but you better make it, stuff like that. But I think when you get to the NFL, like guys like Chris Jones, who you train with a lot, and were very instrumental in developing him. He's 6'6", 310 pounds, and runs like a tailback, and is athletic where he can bend like the most nimble guy out there, the most fluid guy out there. And each team probably has a guy like that. You're getting the elite athlete, or you're getting a super fast, like we have Worthy, our wide receiver, that broke the record in the 40-yard dash. Well, I mean, you saw it at the end of the Super Bowl on that bomb. That might be some things to come, as Pat said. But I mean, you just have super elite athletes, and what you have to do as a player, you have to be so technical, take the right footwork, the proper steps, because if you don't, you get beat like that. Whereas in college, you might be able to get away with that because you're a better athlete, you're stronger, you're more physical, or you're a little bit quicker than the guy you're going against, where that doesn't happen in the NFL.
So dealing
You
with
get
an athlete like
exposed quick. You get exposed quick if you have bad
sure,
technique.